I'm quite disturbed as the head of the Odinga family that the person in the President of the Republic of Kenya who holds the instrument of power and force heading the army and the armed forces of Kenya can threaten Raila to a personal duel as if the issues being discussed in this country are personal between him and Raila. I want to tell the president that whether he went in legally or illegally, he is the president of Kenya holding the instruments of power. And when Raila is demonstrating in accordance with the Constitution of Kenya, which he fought for, and the Kenyan people fought for, and he is demonstrating together with the rest of the Kenyans, raising issues of concern to the livelihood of Kenya, and then you threaten Raila to a personal duel. What does that mean? Because last Monday, when there was demonstration, I did not see you. You were not there personally. Raila was there personally, demonstrating as a Kenyan. Now, do you want to also tell me that you want to wage a counter demonstration against Raila? Or you want to use the police force, which is paid for by the Kenyan people, to protect their lives? And Raila is one of those Kenyans who also need that protection, because he is also a taxpayer like everybody else. And it is quite a matter of concern that a president who will not go out in the demonstrations invites an individual Kenyan who has no arms, who has not been given power to own any arms, who comes out with his hand, and then you throw tear gas, which is bought by his taxpayers' money, you throw water cannons, and you call that personal duel. How can that be a personal duel when you are using the instruments of power, not to protect people, but to prevent people? In fact, last Monday, what I saw as a Kenyan were peaceful Kenyans moving out to demonstrate in the center of the town. And I also saw them moving without weapons, peacefully. And then the police come and provoke the wananchi by throwing tear gas, throwing water cannons at them. And then now the president appears to have run out of his head. He appears to be annoyed. He appears to be emotional. I thought he was going for development missions in Kisii and going to tell people what he wants to do for them. Now, instead of concentrating on the development agenda which he went for there, Raila becomes the subject. I think this is something which is of concern to us, because the president is challenging Raila to a personal duel, which is deadly, because it appears there is a plan then for him to eliminate Raila. If Raila has committed an offense as a Kenyan, let the president charge him. Let him be taken to a court of law and let us know which offense Raila has committed against the Constitution or against the laws of Kenya. And we shall be satisfied with that, but not to a personal duel, because this thing is not personal. Raila has no personal issue with President Ruto. There is nothing personal between them. In fact, they are friends. These issues which are being raised is what the president must address. And if he doesn't want to address them, Raila will continue to expose it, because he is leading the opposition. He's leading the opposition, and it is on behalf of the people of Kenya who are suffering.